Welcome back, everyone. You know, we've certainly had our share of flooding, but we want you to take a look at this video that you're seeing. It's a school playground in central Kansas vanishing under school water. That's floodwaters at the school because of heavy rain this week. The National Weather Service saying that the storms brought up to 9 inches of rain. And Scott, we know what that can be like here in our region. Thankfully, though, we've had some amazing weather lately.
Yeah, amazing weather, and that's going to, for the most part, be continuing for us the next several days. Check out the view over the Bull River Bridge, a mix of clouds and sunshine. Pretty comfortable out there overall, though an onshore breeze is helping to raise humidity levels just a little bit. But even with that little bit of cloud cover around, we do not have anything on Viper radar for us this afternoon. Temperature-wise, we are in the upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast, middle and upper 80s further inland, especially in the southwestern part of the area where those temperatures have warmed into the upper 80s for Baxley and Glenville, 88 degrees right now. And as far as those winds, they've been fairly light, but still a northerly component to the wind. So overall, for our inland areas, still dealing with some of that drier air, but more toward the coast, that wind is turning a little bit more onshore. So that's what is helping to increase those humidity levels just a little bit for us. So as we head through the day tomorrow with that extra moisture in play, we actually do have the chance of a few spotty showers developing, but most of us will be missing out on that. Temperatures will have no trouble reaching the middle and upper 80s for us once again, right around 86 degrees. The forecast high temperature for us here in Savannah. So overall, not a bad Friday, and that trend will continue into the weekend. That shower chance will be a lot lower once again for the weekend, but spotty showers are possible along the coast for our Friday with warm and humid conditions during the afternoon hours. The weekend will be mainly dry, but rain chances will begin to increase in the later part of next week. But overall, the pattern staying pretty quiet for us. Nothing in the way of widespread thunderstorms or heavy rain to worry about, and certainly no severe weather in our local forecast for the next week or so. In the tropics, though, we are watching some slow development possible in the eastern Atlantic with a tropical wave moving off of the coast of Africa. More on that in just a few moments, but here's the setup for now. Still that northerly component to the wind thanks to high pressure just to our north, but that will bring in some extra moisture, allow some of this cloud cover to move more in our direction. So a few spotty showers certainly possible for the later afternoon and into the evening hours for our Friday, but the morning starting off dry. Temperatures will be on the mild side, 70s before we get to the 9 and 10 o'clock hour with upper 70s to lower 80s. By lunchtime, that cloud cover will start to thicken up a bit. At this time, most of that shower activity will be off of the coast, but then it's after lunchtime when we could begin to see a few small showers begin to develop, and they will be moving from the north to the south by 4 and 5 o'clock. Still a few of those on the radar, maybe a couple of stray patchy heavy areas of rain developing, but that will certainly begin to dissipate once we lose the daytime heating. So the Gulf and Caribbean are quiet right now as far as tropical development, but this is the tropical wave that we are watching that is about to move off of the coast of Africa. Low end risk of that developing right now, but it could increase that risk as it does move to the west and then the west-northwest as we head into the next week or so. A lot of the global computer models do show this intensifying a bit, but then turning to the north before it poses any threat to land. But since we are still near the peak of hurricane season, it's still worth keeping an eye on the tropics. For tonight, 66 degrees for that low temperature. Mix of sun and clouds for tomorrow. A few of those showers developing along the coast. Upper 80s to 90 degrees for that high temperature. Not a bad afternoon to be out and about. Just make sure you have that bottled water handy to stay cool and hydrated. For the boaters, it will be somewhat breezy for us at times. Northeast wind 15 to 20 knots. Mainly dry for the next several days other than a few coastal showers for tomorrow. Nice for the weekend, and then next week a little warmer, especially as we head into Tuesday, and then spotty showers possible for next Wednesday and Thursday. That's a check of your weather for now. We'll have more coming up.